Leisurely way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Kick back and tune in to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Jefferson, back to Irving, over Halliburton. Irving, no good. Pass to Bryant. Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a midseason lull. Grant, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Here's Jefferson. Now here's Irving. Here's Jefferson. Collins a screen. Shot clock at 5. Back to Irving. This one for 3. He got a piece of it, and they recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Irving against Halliburton. Bryant outside.
76ers foul. Richard Jefferson. First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Irving. Here's Jefferson. Back to Irving. The 3 is up. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
When Kyrie Irving gets his feet set, it is automatic, plain and simple.
Pass to Jay. Inside. Gortat gets the bucket.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Irving against Halliburton. Irving, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Jay. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Halliburton. Now Bryant. From deep. It's tipped. Outside Kuminga. And he lobs it up. Tipped. Bryant with it. Irving picks him up. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Irving, the pass to Kuminga. Collins a screen. Kuminga's shot is off.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups. Pass
to Halliburton. Here's Jay, tries from 6 feet, and is blocked by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The Sixers trailing.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Irving, that's good.
Defenses can't let Irving have his way at the perimeter. With this accuracy, it's lights out.
A shot from the mid-range. No good off the back of the rim. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Bryant, no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Pass to Jefferson. Outside Kuminga. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Jonathan Kuminga. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one's no good. Millsap. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
When you look at Paul Millsap, not the tallest power forward, but has that terrific wingspan.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Johnson, he's checked in for Kuminga.
And show your appreciation for your Charlotte answers.
Here's Terry. Young with a screen on Rubio. Let's go with a 3. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Now here's Millsap. Knocks it loose. In transition, here they come. And then Young slams it in.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Young against Millsap. Lets it fly. Hachimura with a rebound.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Pass to Terry. Down low. And Young gets it to go.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure. And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
The Sixers leading. Pass to Jefferson. Back to Rubio. Millsap against Young. Outside Rubio. The 3. And the 76ers another 3. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Man, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
Misses off the left iron.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
A nice shot by Millsap.
Very quietly, Paul Millsap just goes about his business. He's a tough competitor.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And the 76ers making a change here. Murphy's checked in. Here's Terry. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Will it go? Drains the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Pass to Jefferson. Here's Murphy. And the layup is good. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Terry. Drills it from deep.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Now Philadelphia with it. Outside Rubio. Up top Johnson. Over Hachimura. Can't cash in the 10-footer. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Sixers on top, leading by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
And for the 76ers, Kyrie Irving out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's John Collins, and it's Murphy in at the 3. Halliburton for 3, nails it from 3. Halliburton's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Outside Irving. Here's Murphy. From behind the arc. Fires in the triple. He's got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And it's Jay missing. Pass to Collins, and here is Irving. Here's Rubio. Collins with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Murphy. That one falls, coming off Rubio's feed. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
Now here's Bryant. Over Irving. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Pass to Collins. His first shot coming late. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Halliburton misses. So it's Philadelphia now. 6-point game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Irving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys?
All right, thanks, Allie. Now here's Irving. He's got 6. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Halliburton outside. Bryant outside. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Here's Halliburton. Can't hit that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Outside Irving. Collins a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 9.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And the 76ers making a change here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Halliburton outside. Pass to Jay. He's guarded by Millsap. To the middle. Gortat gets the bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
The Sixers leading. Irving with it. He's got 9. Here's Jefferson. Millsap a screen. Back to Irving. Here's the 3. Again, Irving missing.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Irving against Halliburton. Bryant outside. 3-pointer. Drops in the 3. And it's now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Irving. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
You look at Kyrie's shot chart. He's terrific from mid-range.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense. Plus, Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter. And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Here's Irving. 11 points in the game. Pass to Millsap. Back to Irving. And here's Millsap. Here's Jefferson. Just 5 to shoot to the inside. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Monday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans. And then on Wednesday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors.
And for that game against San Antonio, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen.
Hachimura outside. Here's Terry. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Zubac. Stolen by Jackson. Irving for 3. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Showing some Mamba mentality right now. Kyrie Irving, when he's hot, keep feeding him.
There's a screen. Lets it fly. Rebound by the 76ers.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
There's 1:54 left in the first half. The open J off the mark.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Here's Terry. He's guarded by Irving. Hachimura from long range. He can't get that one to fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Lets it go. No good. A bit long that time. We've got 1:13 left in the half. They set the pick. Misses the three. Here's Jefferson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. On the wing, Irving. 20 feet out. They grab their own miss. Tipped. Now here's Hachimura. Lets the three fly. Jefferson grabs the miss.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Zubac, screen. Out left to the wing. Here's Terry. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Kuminga against Hachimura. Pass to Irving. The shot won't fall. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Philadelphia, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
You know what? I always talk about closing out possessions, and they've done a great job on the boards. It's really helped control the flow of this game, Ernie.
Refreshing to watch a team commit to crashing the glass. And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Outside Kuminga. Halliburton against Irving. They set the screen. Beyond the arc. On target from range. Irving's got 17 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And for the 76ers. And here's Bryant outside. Hits the trifecta. 13 points in the game.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
And for Charlotte,
this is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Pass to Jay. Fires from deep. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is given.
Kuminga with it. Outside Irving. Collins left side. Back to Irving. And here's Kuminga for 3. No good on the shot. And Charlotte going the other way now. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Jay. Gets to the corner and hits it. And Charlotte leads by 1.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Too many wasted possessions. He's getting in bad situations and then failing to kick the ball out to more ready shooters.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Charlotte. Right now, they're in 9th place. Definitely not the kind of success they envisioned at this point of the season. And, of course, Philadelphia, 5 games back.
Checking out Philadelphia, just a really tough start to the season for them. Now, they're going to have a lot of catching up to do down the road.
I did not see this coming. I thought they were set up to have a great season. But, boy, it has been far from great up to this point.
The home team on D. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Irving missing.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Halliburton outside. Gets himself open and drills it. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Here's Jefferson. Collins with a screen on Bryant. Back to Irving. Pass to Kuminga. Clock at 4.
76ers foul. First personal foul.
The 76ers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Charlotte. They've got a 10-0 run going. And here's Bryant. He's got 13. Pass to Young. Collins with the rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Something that sets John Collins apart is his mental toughness, and you see it on the defensive end. When he locks in, he's a different player.
The putback.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
3rd quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Bryant against Johnson. Bryant, no good. Collins' focus also keeps his stat line sharp, Smitty.
B.A., he usually carries a high shooting percentage. He doesn't get lost in the moment, and they know they can count on him.
Irving finds Collins. Back to Irving. This for the tie! Offensive rebound. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Collins with a screen on Halliburton. Another miss by Irving.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Here's Halliburton, and he sinks the 11-footer. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And a look now at the breakdown between threes and twos for Philadelphia. Here's Jefferson. Johnson passes to Irving. Here's Jefferson trying to get back on track. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
Bryant outside. Launches it. Sinks the tray. Bryant's got 16 points now.
They're fortunate to be leading after shooting below 40% in the first half.
Halliburton against Irving. Over to the wing. Outside Johnson. Collins with a screen on Bryant. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Halliburton right side. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And stolen by Irving. Johnson passes to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Clean pass by Keldon Johnson to set up the shooter beautifully. What a play.
Collins defending. Young, the pass to Bryant. To the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Charlotte.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
First free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. Both good from the line that time. The Sixers trailing. Outside Irving. Pass to Collins. Outside Irving. Now here's Collins. He's guarded closely. 5 on the clock. Here's Jefferson. No good that time. And Charlotte going the other way now. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 17-4 run. 1:21 left to play in the third. Pass to Jay. Lets it go from deep. And it's Irving with a rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Murphy. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time. Here's Terry. Bryant outside. Pulls it in from the elbow. Rebound by the 76ers. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Bryant outside. And no good trying to use the glass. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Irving. Now Collins. Here he goes.
Oh, my goodness. An explosive leaper. Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Now here's Bryant, guarded closely. Fires for three. It doesn't go for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of three. Up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Pass to Halliburton. Over Irving. Halliburton misses. Here's Jefferson. Outside Irving. Collins with a screen on Halliburton. Irving for three. No good there.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Pass to Halliburton. The three. That shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. He's watched by Kuminga. On the wing, Bryant. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside Irving. Pass to Jefferson. Back to Irving to take the lead. He's off on that one.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Now Halliburton. Here's Jay. Back to Halliburton. For three. Kuminga pulls it in.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
Pass to Jefferson. Back to Irving. The three is up. To tie it up. And he sinks the layup. And that ties it up.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Bobcats coach as he addressed his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Kobe Bryant. Defensive foul. Kyrie Irving. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Charlotte. Kobe Bryant at the line for one.
throw good. Bryant. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Irving. Shoots over Halliburton. Again, Irving missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Pass to Jay. Launches a three. Jefferson grabs the miss.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Shoots from 12. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for the 76ers, Soto. At the line for one.
Free throw, no good. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
And the shot's good.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Kuminga up top. Pass to Collins. Kuminga, the pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Halliburton. Halliburton with some nice D.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Bryant with it. From outside, off the mark. Here's Jefferson. Pass to Irving. Over Halliburton. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Irving's got 19 points.
Struggling in a game that could still go either way. That basket makes him 1 of 6 in the final period.
To the inside. It's blocked. Here's Jefferson. Covered by Bryant. To take the lead. And he gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 1. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Pass to Jay. The 3-ball. Rebound by the 76ers. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Kuminga with it. Back to Irving. Collins outside. Now here's Irving. And here's another one for the Sixers.
They've really bottled him up here in the fourth. He's only 2 of 7 from the field.
Now here's Halliburton. Collins defending. On the wing, Bryant. 4-3. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside Kuminga. Irving against Halliburton. From 15 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Bryant outside. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Irving for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're down by 6. 1:33 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 1:33 left in the fourth. And here's Bryant. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Bryant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
Pass to Halliburton. Bryant with it. 1:04 left to play in the fourth quarter. From the wing. Unable to get that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Outside Irving. Takes a three. And Bryant pulls it down. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. Money. And that one brings them within one.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Here's Irving. The Sixers with another miss. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Yes!
And they aren't over the limit yet.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. They're down by 1. 19 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
Outside Irving. Oh, off target.
And one of the game's best closers. Kyrie welcomes the challenge and loves the spotlight.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Kyrie Irving at the line for 2.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
If you're looking for entertainment, you've come to the right place. Kyrie puts on a show every night.
He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Bryant outside. And there's a pick from downtown. Oh, bangs home the three. Irving for three. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed, and so they get the victory here at home. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
Oh, say does that star-spangled...
It's been an exciting season already, Doris, but I think the middle of the year is when you really get an idea of which teams are in it for the long haul. They reveal their true self.
Right. By the midpoint of the season, the best teams are really starting to take shape. Everyone's much more dialed in. You can tell that winning matters, that the groups are collectively pulling in the same direction. So I agree. By this time of the year, we have a pretty good idea who is going to win and win consistently.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Ginobili, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Allen, then it's Stevenson, and it's Embiid in at the center. Now here's Jackson. Ball outside. No one near him. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Allen outside. Embiid with the screen on Turner. Allen passes to Embiid. Allen trying to break free. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
The first one falls.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And Embiid drops them both. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And that one's good. Williamson.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Embiid with the screen on Paul. Ginobili kicks to Embiid. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Embiid's got 7.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Jackson. Paul outside. Jackson passes to Paul. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. They get the rebound. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. It's a 3-point game.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Here is Stevenson following the basket by Chris Paul. Embiid with the screen on Paul. Ginobili with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Yep, that one goes in there.
And the touch from Ginobili. So clever and confident on the interior.
Williamson with the screen for Paul. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Here's Jackson. The Bulls knocking down the 3. He tries for 3, and no good that time. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to Sacramento. Stevenson finds Ginobili. To the paint, Turner with the steal. Paul outside. Good. Paul's got 6.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Now here's Ginobili. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. To the inside. Allen for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Williamson against Allen. And here is Williamson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Paul with the 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 5. Poke loose. And here we go. Williamson heading to the
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Mavericks on D. And White kicks to Maxey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 3. Here's Reeves. White covering. Oh, Porter in position. Now Maxey. Over in the corner, White. The Bulls with another miss. Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Reeves. White covering. West to screen on White. With the teardrop. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
A moment here to see the stats for Jackson. How last month turned out for him, averaging about 7 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Outside, White. The pass to Gordon. Battier with a screen on Porter. Teardrop shot. Stolen by Jackson. Porter looking it over. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Gordon inside. Porter's there, and it's Gordon missing. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Back to Porter. Here's Reeves. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Cuts off the pass. Outside, Maxey. Pass to White. Maxey sets a screen for White. Back to Maxey. And again, Chicago turns it over. While we have a break in the action, now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. Number 5, the Bulls.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Here's Reeves. Picked by West. Reeves the pass to Porter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Eric Gordon. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And the ceiling so high for Porter. A versatile, effective forward who does so many things well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Noel comes in for West, and Lewis subbed in for Miller. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
White looking around. They could use a bucket. And it's Noel with the rebound.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Jackson passes to Porter. Basket counts. Porter's got 6 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Jackson against Maxey. Outside, White. And the Bulls with another miss. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Mavericks on top as they dominate. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Dallas.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter, we've got Stevenson. Embiid is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Allen in at the small forward position. Down low, Embiid.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
Now here's Jackson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ball outside. It's stolen by Allen. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
So the wing on the left. Here's Embiid, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And he knocks down the first one. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Ball against Ginobili. Turner with a screen on Ginobili. Misses off the left iron.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Three from Stevenson. Here's Embiid. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Embiid's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And he makes the first. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Ginobili dishes to Allen. He can't get that one, and it's Dallas the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Paul. Allen for the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Miles' turn, and he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
He's off on the first.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
And the Mavericks making a change here. West is checked in. And he nails the third.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Well, you look at Williamson, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number one, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Ginobili outside. Passes it to Allen. Inside. And stolen by Miller. Paul outside. Misses the three.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Ginobili the pass to Stevenson. Vanderbilt a screen on Paul. Pass to Vanderbilt. Allen for three. Miller grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Paul outside. There's the lob to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And the Mavericks making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Chicago leading by 3. Stevenson with it. Ginobili left side. West with some nice D.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Williamson kicks to Paul. Ginobili with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. Ginobili outside. Stevenson outside. Sinks the triple. Stevenson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's Reeves. West trying to free himself up. To the middle. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Just relentless on the floor. Ginobili able to draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Ginobili. Porter's checked in for West. The Bulls also changing it up. Gordon's checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's White in for Deshaun Stevenson. Mavericks trail by 8. Paul outside over Ginobili. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
To the inside. Here's White. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 4 assists in the game. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's tipped. He kicks to Ginobili. Down low from 6 away. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And how about the IQ there by Ginobili in that pick and roll? He is so good with being able to thread the needle with that pass.
Paul with the 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
White finds Ginobili. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Miller's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Porter. Paul for 3. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with it.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
White, a screen on Paul. Out to White. 3-pointer. It's good. It's his 2nd basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the Mavericks call time here. And the Mavericks with some changes. Noel's checked in for Zion Williamson. And it's Lewis in for Paul. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Maxey's checked in for Manu Ginobili. Chicago on defense. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Reeves. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Noel, a screen on White. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And now let's bring you the list of the top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
Outside, Maxey. Miller grabs the miss. And so Miller will bring it up for the Mavericks. 15-point game. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Here's Reeves. White covering. Noel, a screen on White. Here's Reeves. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
And here's Jackson. They need this. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Bulls lead by 18. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, the reserves have been a big story. What are you seeing from them?
On the bench, has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've got to stop, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
We'll see if they can close it out in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter basketball.
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up 3-pointers.
And the next order of business, seeing which players are in the running for a spot in this. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
They've got Turner. Chris Paul is out there with Jackson. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Miller in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Paul passes to Turner. Shoots over Embiid. They get it again. Miller. Another shot. Bank shot, no good. Bulls leading by 20. There's the feed to Stevenson. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. You take a look at the Mavericks. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season.
You know, right now, Dallas, this has been a terrible way for them to kick off their year. They have to find a way to get back on track soon before this season gets away from them.
And there was such high hopes for them in the preseason. It's hard to believe how quickly these losses are piling up.
Fades and shoots. Doesn't go for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Ginobili against Paul. Ginobili kicks to Allen. The three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Paul against Ginobili. Turner with a screen on Ginobili. Paul for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Ginobili up top, defended by Paul. Allen outside. Embiid sets the pick for Allen. And again, no good by Chicago. Mavericks trail by 20. Miller dishes to Paul. There's the pass to Jackson. Dallas moving it around. Now Stevenson. He's got 6. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Allen outside from deep three-point range. That falls. Nice feed that time from Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 7th assist in the game. Ginobili against Paul. There's the lob to Jackson, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
And here's a look at some stats for Manu Ginobili. His last 10 games, averaging about 11 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Not his best production, and I expect him to break through and get back on track soon.
I think he's been pressing a little bit too much. He just needs to relax and let the game come to him.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Stevenson kicks to Ginobili. And it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Feeds to Jackson. Over Stevenson. And it's blocked by Stevenson.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Allen kicks to Stevenson. Vanderbilt a screen on Jackson. Ginobili against Paul. Shot left block, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Three-pointer by Embiid. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Kicks it to Jackson. Paul left side over Allen. Paul's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 22. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Vanderbilt, defended by West. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Allen. And the three off target.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Jackson passes to Paul. He dishes it to Miller. They double him with Stevenson. 4 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Ginobili.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
A different look for Dallas. Nerlens Noel checks in for Miles Turner. Michael Porter comes in for David West. And Lewis subbed in for Miller. Then for the Bulls, Gordon's checked in for Allen. Maxey comes in for Embiid, and it's White in for Manu Ginobili. Good on both.
Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents.
Gordon with no one around. And again, Chicago, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Dallas. Paul looking over the floor. He's looking for Porter and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I mean, this is one of the best point guards the NBA has ever seen. Chris Paul doing work with the pass.
White the pass to Maxey. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Noel, a screen on White. And the wide-open shot from Paul. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's his second make from distance this half, after hitting none before that.
Passes it to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Maxey. And it's Noel with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 17. Paul with the ball. Maxey covering. Lewis a screen on Maxey. Paul with the 3. He doesn't hit that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Vanderbilt. The 3 ball. That shot misses. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Paul outside. Oh, Porter in position. Stolen by Gordon. White dishes to Stevenson. And it's good, 2 points. Stevenson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
White against Paul. He's looking for Porter and finds him. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's White. Got it. Good job in the low post. 7 points in the game. There's 21 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Paul against Stevenson. He gets it in there.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Now, here's Maxey. Vanderbilt a screen on Jackson. Here's Maxey. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bulls out front, up 19. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up,
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Embiid. Then there's Allen. Then it's Stevenson. And it's Ginobili in at the point guard position. Fires for three. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
And the man just brings his lunch.
Shoot. I got you out. Switch. Oh.
Timeout, timeout. Start it.
Hey, Deshaun! I'm open right here.
And one.
Right. Watch the ball. I got your help. Corner. Bust it. Watch the pick coming. Rebound. Watch Allen. Switch. Go.
Timeout.
Chris. Go. Rebound. Break. Hey, yo, help me. Switch. Big coming. Way to get it.
You don't want this.
Yo, who got red? Stevenson. Embiid. Oh, no.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. And, of course, Blake Griffin. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Tyler Hero, LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Thomas in a point. And that one good. Well, Brent, the season is rolling on just around the midpoint. For teams really struggling, what's the locker room like right now?
Yeah, it's a tough situation, BA, when you're just trying to find some footing. You would think by 25 or 30 games in, these roles would have been established, but coaches are still trying to find answers to get some consistency out of what's available to them, because you expect that from one another.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, BA, they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. Here's Thompson. Pass to Leonard. Puts up a three. And it's Whitehead with a rebound. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Thomas. Aldridge with a screen on Thompson. Down low. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
Almost impossible to contain Aldridge on the pick and roll. As long as he makes that separation happen, he's going to knock it down.
And here is Thompson. Leonard for three. Buries it from three.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Thomas. There's the triple. Fades and shoots. They get the rebound. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Thompson. Out to the wing. Siakam, the pass to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Poeltl grabs a miss. Leonard's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Aldridge with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Aldridge. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Aldridge has got 5 now.
The attacking, aggressive mindset. You get it right there from Aldridge. In that area, he's focused, and he scores.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Thomas. The Pacers making their last shot. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Indiana trailing here. Thompson with it. Pass to Noah. Middleton outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And as solid as Poeltl is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Thompson outside. Pass to Leonard. Inside. Siakam. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Here's Thomas. Aldridge with a screen on Thompson. It's rebounded by Indiana.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Woo, scary thought.
Aldridge outside. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Thomas. Now here's Aldridge. Just 5 on the clock. And the bucket is good. Aldridge has got 7 points. Aldridge has got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. And here's Middleton. Takes the 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Hero. Doesn't go that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Pass to Middleton. Back to Thompson. Now Middleton. There's the 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
A new lineup here for Indiana. Let's see the stat sheet here for him. Middleton's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Suggs. He's defended by Hayes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And for Jalen Suggs, the shot is a work in progress still. His form is mostly fine, but execution and decision-making needs to improve.
And Suggs had a rough year shooting as a rookie, Grant.
He really did. I mean, played too fast at times. The shot will come as he slows his game down. Still, he has great upside, but must get his shot on track.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Indiana leading. There's the steal. Green against Redick. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at the Pacers. So far, this hasn't been the season they were hoping for. And time is of the essence. Indiana on offense. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Now here's Redick.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Suggs. Pacers with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Hayes with a screen. There's McCollum with the three. And the three-pointer goes.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Warren. 1:19 left now in the first quarter. The three from Reddick. Here's Şengün. It's deflected. They shoot again. And the shot goes. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Now here's McCollum. The baseline J. That won't go either for McCollum. Here's Suggs. Outside Warren. Şengün, a screen on Green. Warren with the ball. Picked up by Collins. The fadeaway. It's Hayes with the rebound. On the wing, Green. Defended by Şengün. McCollum outside. Collins outside. And T.J. Warren is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Collins. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Suggs. Here's Jang. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
Well, you can see why Green is considered this classic 3-and-D type player we talk about today. Challenges the shooter that time.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Pacers out in front, leading by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
Oh, Lord. Jesse made another one.
Please give a big round of applause.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
We've got LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Hero in at the 2. Here's Jang. He's covered by Siakam. Aldridge outside. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. And here are the Pacers now. It's a three-point game. Thompson passes to Siakam. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Offensive rebound, Pacers. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Pirtle's checked in for Jang.
First team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Joakim Noah. One shot.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Thompson passes to Leonard, fires the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Thomas, defended by Thompson. Got a hand on it.
Well, the long reach of Noah and the good timing, that helps get that block thrown.
To the paint. Here's Siakam. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Jakob Pirtle. The first one falls.
At the line for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam. 2 shots.
Siakam hits them both. Now Hero. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Aldridge has got 9.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Thompson outside. Leonard for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
The defense has got to try to hassle Kawhi Leonard as much as they possibly can, especially at the arc. He's too accurate.
Kept alive. Aldridge. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
From about 19, Thompson, no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Thomas. He has 6, and the basket is good.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
And here is Thompson. Middleton from the outside. Aldridge pulls down the board.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Hero. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Connects from downtown.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Thompson outside. Pass to Leonard from the arc. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
And that's his 2nd in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Thomas. 11 points in the game. Hero for 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Pass to Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Thomas. Clock at 6. He shoots it. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Leonard outside. The open shot by Middleton. And Hero grabs the board.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Here's Whitehead. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Thomas. Defended by Thompson. Offensive rebound. Here's Pirtle. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Indiana leading. Down low. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And coach applauding the night Kawhi Leonard is having. He's totally in the zone.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Siakam. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Here's Şengün. Pass to Jang. Here's Suggs. They need this. Outside for Redick. Jacks up a three. Collins with the rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
On Sunday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Saturday, they go back home and will host the New Orleans Pelicans.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Both shots good from the stripe.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
To the inside. Here's Suggs. The shot from the low post is good.
Assistant, Şengün.
Here's McCollum. 1:49 left to play in the second quarter. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Şengün, a screen on McCollum. Outside for Redick. From downtown. Knocks down the triple. And now just a 4-point Indiana lead.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
McCollum with it. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Here's Collins. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. Collins has gotten his first basket of the night.
Even with the defense all over him, Collins sticking with it.
Back to Jang. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. .44 seconds left in the second quarter. Collins a screen for 3. McCollum, pure from 3-point range. And now it's a 9-point Pacer lead.
Finding some space out there on the perimeter was McCollum, and he finds ways to knock it down.
Şengün, a screen on McCollum. The Pacers pull it in. Pass to Caldwell Pope. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Warren. The 3 from Suggs. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Indiana, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Welcome. There's a lot of action going on in the NBA. Let's first catch up on some of the scores around the league. Utah with a win against the Nuggets in Denver. As the final score shows, this was a one-sided affair.
Sort of painful to watch, like Kenny Suits, but they were steamrolling, not letting up.
And let's get into this first half, where there were some struggles for the visiting team.
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose. because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Kawhi Leonard out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Noah in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Now here's Leonard. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And here's Thompson for 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Thompson's got 5.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Yeah, it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line, for the Pacers, Thompson, 2 shots.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Both free throws good from Thompson. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 14. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Hero. Misses off the right iron.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Here's Siakam. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. 11 points in the game.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Here's Whitehead. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Thomas. They get it again.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Thompson finds Middleton. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Middleton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Whitehead. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses. He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Hero against Middleton. Hero, the pass to Aldridge. Hurdle up top. Hero with it. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Middleton. Pass to Thompson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Leonard for 3, and that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Whitehead. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Thompson. That one is off. So Indiana will take it the other way.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Hero after the basket by Indiana. Aldridge with a screen on Middleton. Hero, the pass to Aldridge. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Hero against Middleton. Picked by Pirtle. Here's Hero. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Yeah, you watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
Some players walk the line between confidence and arrogance. What do you think about Hero, Brent?
Well, I think the interesting stuff, BA, was after a year of success and what happened in the bubble, there might have been some humbling times and humbling games for him that have put him back on the right track. And right now, he's playing with a ton of confidence that's helping out his teammates.
That free throw, no good. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
He hits the second from the line.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 12. Here's Siakam. Collins controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Whitehead. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Thompson passes to Leonard. The 3. can't hit that time. Warren against Collins. Who poked away. Stolen by Thompson. And they're on the run. Shoots over Hero. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Suggs. Now here's Hero. Back to Suggs. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. And T.J. Warren is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Some changes for Indiana. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Thompson. Jang, he's checked in for Seattle. Redick comes in for Hero. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Now here's Collins. Siakam for 3. The offensive rebound. Yes, it's good. Collins has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, Collins with a good read there and laser focused on where he could get to collect the offensive board.
Warren against Siakam. Back to Jang. Pass to Suggs. Clock at 6. From 20 feet. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
He's off on the first. Hayes is checked in for Siakam. Good on the second one. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Collins outside from the arc.
The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Jang. Back to Suggs. Şengün, a screen on McCollum. Here's Suggs. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Suggs has got 6. 1:07 left in the third. McCollum outside. Here's Caldwell Pope. McCollum with a screen on Redick. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Here's Jang. Green covering. It's Jang, high post, working on Green. On the wing, Suggs. 5 on the clock. Şengün, a screen on McCollum. Here's Suggs. McCollum pulls it in. And so it's Indiana with it. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And McCollum slams it in.
Well, McCollum doesn't get a lot of dunks throughout the course of the year. Nice to see him rise up that time.
Here's Suggs. He has 6. Second shot opportunity, and Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got his first 2 points, and so it's Indiana firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Alperon Şengün out there with Eric Paschal. Then it's Suggs. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Jang in at the 3. Collins a screen. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Redick. Pass to Şengün. Stolen by Collins. Paschal against McCollum. And the game is growing by leaps and bounds globally. How does the league continue to ride that wave?
Well, I'll tell you, B.A., it's not hurting that you have an MVP that comes from Europe. I mean, Nikola Jokic bringing a lot of tension back to the league with his dominant play over here. But Commissioner Silver continues to explore all the corners in which he can continue to introduce the game, introduce the entertainment, and introduce the community aspect of what being a partner with the NBA is all about.
Now here's McCollum, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, as his confidence grows, McCollum gets himself into attack mode, and that's where his game goes to another level. Beautiful drive by the young phenom.
Here's Redick. Pass to Jang. Here's Suggs. The Pacers pull it in. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here are the Pacers now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Caldwell Pope. Uses the glass on the layup.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Suggs. Paschal, a screen on McCollum. Paschal with it. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And here's Collins for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Out to the right wing. Pass to Redick. Şengün, a screen on Hayes. The 3 from Suggs. It's rebounded by Indiana. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Green. Hayes inside. And another inductee into the 2022 Hall of Fame, All-Star Tim Hardaway. Brent, you were a teammate of his for a little while. Any recollections?
B.A., if I go back to Tim Hardaway, I don't think about my time in Miami, which was a cup of coffee for me. I go back to my college days, and I had the chance to go home to the Bay Area and be in Oakland in the summertime. And Chris Mullin, Mitch Richmond, and one Tim Hardaway, Hall of Famer, invited me into that gym to work out in the summer. So you talk about a genuine thrill to be on the summer floor with Run TMC. What a treat.
And the Pacers making a change here. Len's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Redick outside. Here's Suggs. Back to Redick. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Şengün against McCollum. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Len. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
a foul.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the a lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Tyreek Evans out there with Curry. Then there's Grant. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Monroe in at center.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Curry passes to Evans. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Grant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
First one falls for him. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Mark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
And here's Evans after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Here's Curry with the 3. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. And it's Houston's ball coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, they made a few key shots but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed. Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
On the wing, Evans. From the arc. Memphis the rebound. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Rockets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Back to Fox. Shoots over Curry. Fox, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Pass to Curry. Back to Evans. Here's Bosch. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Look, when you're defending Bosch, I think you got to get your body into him and on him. Box him out on the misses, or he'll do what he just did there.
Now, here's Fox, hoping to put that miserable performance against Brooklyn behind him tonight.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Here's Evans. Monroe sets a screen for Evans. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
Now Fox. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And, guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
He's off on the second. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And, Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead. But, listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
And so it's Houston with it, following Jeremy Grant's 3. Fox with it, and Bosch picks him up defensively, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved till later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an all-star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end, outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
Now, here's Fox. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Evans against Fox. Grant dishes to Evans. Pass to Curry. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Fox. Gordon with the screen for Fox. Over Monroe. Fox, no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And the pass to Curry. Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
A moment now to see the numbers for Bane. He's right around 9 points a night, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Now, here's Bane. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. O'Neal from long range. It's rebounded by Memphis. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Here's Bane following the score by Memphis. Outside, Fox. Here's Chris. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Hard not to respect how good Fox is in the pick and roll. Excellent at making the pocket pass.
Passes to McDaniels. To the left wing. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. And there it is for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And now, here's Chris. Over to the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by McDaniels. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Pass to Freedom. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, he's one of the standouts over the last month. 8th in assists. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists. And he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Houston. 3-point lead. In the corner, it's Bane. Bangs home the trifecta.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Mann. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Freedom kicks to McDaniels. Puts it up. Second shot opportunity. Freedom, good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Pass to man. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Rockets on top, up 4. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
17.
Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Aaron Gordon out there with Clint Capella. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Paul George. And it's Mathurin in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Beyond the arc, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Curry's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's George, and it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Curry outside, drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Grizzlies.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Gordon with a screen on Curry. It's Fox with the drive. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now Fox, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. From the baseline, another miss by Houston.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
To the paint. Kicks it to Grant. Screened by Grant. Shoots from 14. And he hits the jump shot.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Timeout called the Rockets. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside, George. Inside. Mathurin, good.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now here's Evans. He's coming off a 16-point game against Golden State.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Boy, take a look at the hops of Grant. I mean, really getting up and sending a message with that alley-oop.
And it's Mathurin missing. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Bosch against O'Neal. In the corner, George with it. Clock at 6. Shoots over Grant. The shot by George, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. The pass to Curry. Here's the three. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Bosch with the bucket.
And, you know, Chris Bosch is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball, and he'll find a way to score.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, George. The Rockets again can't hit.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Curry passes to Monroe. Evans left side. Here's Bosch. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got his 4th assist in this one.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Here's Mathurin. Hands it from downtown. Mathurin's got 5.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Both teams will make substitutions. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Jeremy Grant. Here's Mann, guarded by Bain. Driving the lane. They get it back. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Evans. Here's Mann. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Houston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. George with the screen on Evans. And here's Chris. It's George on the wing. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's George missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Evans feeling it out a bit. Monroe sets a screen for Evans. There's McDaniels. No good on the triple. Rockets trail. Back to Bain. The three. Tyreke Evans comes up with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. During Desmond Bain's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bain's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Now, here is George. 29 points for him last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Here's Evans. Paul George making his last shot. Evans passes to Bosch. The shot from the low post is good. Bosch has got 6 here in this quarter.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Chris, and rejection by McDaniels. Here's Mann, guarded by Bain. Pass to Bosch. Knocked loose. Paul George with the steal. Pass to Bain. That one doesn't drop. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
Sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
And here's George for three. And he's good on the three ball. George has got 8 points.
Paul George has such confidence in his three-point shot now. It's almost like he expects them all to go in.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now the pass to Bosch. The jump hook, Monroe. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
George finds Bain. Lets it go with the three. And that one released in time, but no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Did you miss it?
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies.
They seem to be going from bad to worse.
That's right.
And it's no surprise to see them fall down the rankings as they have. They just don't scare anyone right now.
Nope.
Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ball game.
You can see what the plan was coming in. They've made an effort to move the ball. Love the...
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Jeremy Grant, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Monroe. Chris Bosh is out there with Grant. Then it's Curry. And it's Evans in at the 2 guard. Curry against Fox. Stolen by Bosh. Curry looking around. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Lob pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Curry dishes to Evans. Down low, Monroe, and Capella sends it back. He's covered by Grant. Outside, Fox. On deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Monroe's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Evans finds Grant. Back to Evans. Five on the clock. The 3. That shot, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal. top 10 in steals. This is a team that will cause turnovers if you're inefficient with the basketball.
And that work they've done at the free throw line, Greg, has been so valuable to them. A lot of games come down to foul shots, and for them, that's a good thing. Houston on D. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Takes it inside. Here's Mathurin. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got assist number 7 for him tonight. And here's Curry who brings it up for Memphis. It's a 1-point game. Stewart passes to Curry. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Fox against Curry. The offensive rebound, passes it to Mathurin. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Curry, pass to Stewart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Curry against Fox. Feeds to Capella. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Man, it's nice to see Capella get that deep position inside, and then he's able to draw the foul as he forces the defense to whack him.
The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
Baines checked in for the Rockets. Both free throws good from Capella. Here's Curry. He has 6. There's the dish to Grant. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside. 10 points for him.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Pass to Capella. Outside, Bain. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. 5th best, the Grizzlies.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
The first free throw is good. So for the Rockets, Marjanovic comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Marquise Chris in for Aaron Gordon. And Bain drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Curry kicks to Grant. The pass to Man. Four on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
And the first one drops. Grizzlies making a switch here. Bosh is checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Nuggets trail by 3. Capella sets a screen for Fox. Fires from 14. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. A pass to Bosh. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. George passes to Fox. It's deflected.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
To the inside. Grant. That's good.
The assist.
Grant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Passes to Curry. Left side, Bosh. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Comes up empty down low. Nuggets trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Good. Nice job down low. 1:19 left to play in the third.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing the title.
Gordon with the defensive effort. Houston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Over to the left wing. 3-pointer, Fox. Bosh grabs the miss. Bosh has got 11 rebounds in the game. Man passes to Grant. Here's Man. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. It's Curry outside. Here's Bosh. Kicks it out to Grant. Pass to Man. Bosh, the screen. Driving to the basket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
The Grizzlies had gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
That one is off. The Grizzlies making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic LU jam.
Capella does a nice job maintaining his focus on the offensive end. He doesn't get a ton of touches, but whenever he gets a clean look at the rim, he takes advantage of it.
Evans, right side. Grant for three. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. Memphis out in front. They're up by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
48.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Fox with the ball for Houston. Paul George is out there with Gordon. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Fox. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
The Grizzlies shooting the ball at 42%. Evans kicks to Curry. Back to Evans. He dishes it to Grant. Got a piece of it. Pass to Fox. To take the lead. No good on the layup. Evans goes in. It's good. Evans has got his first basket of the night.
And if there's a path to the hoop, you can bet Evans is going to try and find it. He stays in constant motion, looking to get to the basket and finish at the rim.
Back from outside. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. And then on Friday, they'll be playing the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And that game against the Pacers, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge. And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
The Rockets with another miss. Outside Curry. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Count it, good. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
And how about the efficiency Evans has shown in the paint? Once he's got his position, he's looking to score.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Silas talking to his team during the break. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon with a screen on Grant. From deep, George. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Evans.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block. And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Memphis leading by 6. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's George, rejected by Monroe.
That was terrific defensive awareness from Monroe, knowing where to be in order to come up with these rejections.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Lob pass to George. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I tell you what, mind-blowing experience when you look at Paul George as a dunker. This guy makes alley-oops look easy.
Bosch looking around. Grant for three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Rockets trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
When George starts to heat up like that, it elevates his whole team. They're loving the scoring right now.
Evans kicks to Curry. From downtown, here's Monroe. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
One shot.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Fox with the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. The wide open look here for Bosch. And another miss by Memphis.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
From deep, George. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Yep, it counts. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Oh, how about an athletic play by Curry? There's some contact, but he slips by it and gets it to go.
Fox against Curry. Gordon the pass to Fox. 5 on the clock. Gordon with the screen for Fox. Shoots over Curry. Grizzlies with the rebound. Bosch is... And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. No good from Grant.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Shoots from the block. The Grizzlies pull it in. Monroe's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Evans up top. Guarded by Fox. Evans outside. And the pass to Monroe. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
One shot.
That one misses for Monroe.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Gordon with a screen on Curry. Here's Fox. Here's Gordon. Shoots over Curry. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Gordon.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Passes it to Grant. Now Evans. Guarded by Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Bosch hits the pick for Evans. Outside Bosch for the three. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Gordon with a screen on Evans. Here's Fox. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Grant kicks to Curry. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Shoots it. And the jumper is good. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
And Curry calling for the pick and roll and running it with precision. He is a terrific floor general. He knows how to strike the soft spot of an opposing defense.
Here's Fox. Tries again. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
Line for your Rockets, Aaron Gordon. At the line for 1.
Free throw good. Gordon.
Gordon isn't a guarantee at the line, but he knows he can do this. It'll be all about focus.
56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Curry dishes to Grant. From 11 feet away. Offensive rebound. Evans outside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
.44 seconds left in the game. And another shot. No good from Bosch. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
That one wide left.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy.
Drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And one of the more clever players in the game. Curry takes pride in toying with opposing defenses.
Second one is good. And both at the line. It's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're behind by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. timeout called. The Rockets. They're trailing by 6. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Fox. And it's off from three-point range. So they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, at 6'11", Greg Monroe is no easy cover, especially given his soft shooting touch from mid-range.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 16 seconds left in the fourth.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Here's man. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Bosh.